Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Carol here. Excuse me. What I have here, I have some greeting cards that I had gotten in the mail, and I'm not going to use them. I get so many of these, and I thought it was time that I do something with them. They are gorgeous, and I do want to incorporate them in my journals. And I've seen a lot of flips and different kind of pockets that are put in the journals. And I thought, and they usually use it with cardstock. I'm going to do this with my envelopes and my cards. And what I'm going to do is make it a double pocket, and it's going to wrap around. Okay, like say this is your journal page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the card. This is where it opens, and then I'm going to close the envelope. And look at it, like even the envelope is so gorgeous, and I have so many of them. I do use them because they're birthdays and get well and happy Easter and all different kind of cards, and I do use them, but I'm telling you, I have so many. So I thought I'd fold this in half and then cut them down to size in the journal. And so I would glue the sides. This is huge right now, so I mean it will be smaller, it'll fit better, but this is my idea. I should probably cut it first, but this is the idea. This will be shorter, and I'll have a pocket here and a pocket here, and then on the other side the same thing. So let's get started. And the cards, I'm going to put those to the side and just keep these out here. The cards are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 inches long, wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 wide, and then long. It depends on how you look at it. Long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So it's 7.5 by 5.5. And it's going to go over the page this way. So, oh gosh, let's see. Maybe I'll make it, so this is 7. I'll make it 5 inches, because the page will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. No, that's the other way. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it this way. And if I don't cut it the right way, you know what? I'll use it for something else and start another one, because I have so many of them. 4. Let me size it up with this here. What did I do? See, I'm already, this is not a very good. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put that one aside, and I'm going to grab another one right here. What I'm seeing in my head is probably not coming out. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I'm going to size it this way. This was my thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the envelope. Let me get my folder here. Use my little bone folder. Okay. And then, so I have the opening here, the opening at the top, so they're both open. This is how I was supposed to measure it, like this. Okay, so this is, I'm going to measure this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 3/4. 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut this 5 3/4. And hopefully I cut it the right way. Okay, so that's good, 5 3/4. Now it's still going to be long, so what I'm going to do is, what I was even thinking is, I'm going to cut this shorter, but I'm thinking of even turning this to make a little tuck here. So I would have a pocket here and a pocket over here, and then this could be just something for like a short little tag. So if I bring this down, and I'll do that on both sides, and I'll put lace on the top here or something to decorate it so you don't see the envelope parts there. So let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I could cut this. I'm going to cut it up to that line there. And hopefully it'll be long enough and it'll still fit inside. And it could really go anywhere in the journal. Now this is my idea on how to do this. Let me get this, is not quite even. And I'll do that on both sides, and I will round the corners. So let's see, let me get this side the same here. And if they're not perfectly even, that's fine too. And yeah, I think this is going to be really pretty. And it's so simple, and it's something nice inside the journal. And you know, it could still be long. Let's see. I could even shorten it just a little bit more, especially if I bring this down. Oh, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to bring it down a tad bit. Let me just take one more look. I have never done this before. I didn't even make a, okay, I'm going to go down here. I didn't even make one to show you. I just remember I saw a few of these made with cardstock on the pages. And then it just dawned on me, oh my gosh, I have all this, all these cards that I could use. I'll talk in tons. I probably have, oh my goodness, hundreds of them. I have so many. And they're just taking up space in my closet with all my cards. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice. And then we just decorate this up. And then on the other side, so you'll have a tuck in here, a tuck in there. So let's glue this down. And I guess I'm going to, so this is all going to get glued together. I'm going to glue this down because I think it will interfere with whatever goes inside here. I think. You know, I didn't even look at that, but I think it will. It'll interfere with, oh wait, Do I have to keep this open? No, because I'm just thinking out loud. I'm thinking that this is going to be used as a tuck, but I don't think it will be. No. Where is my wipey? I just had it. Okay. I hope I'm not sounding confusing or anything. Yeah, and I think this is going to be a perfect size also. Okay. So let me make sure this is a little even in there. And I do not have to glue the bottom part of this because it's not going to go anywhere. Like, I don't have to glue down there. I mean, you could, but I don't think there's a need to. And then we'll just glue this down. This will probably work with little note cards with the smaller envelopes, and then you wouldn't have to do all this folding. But I have these cards, and I have so many of them. And I've been thinking about doing something with them, because when I go to get a birthday card out to send it to somebody, I always say, oh my gosh, I have so many cards here. I need to do something with them. And we get them from so many different places, like Boys Town, and then an Indian reservation. But you know what? They're gorgeous. The cards are gorgeous. Especially when the envelopes are so decorated like that. Okay, let me see. So we have a pocket here. I want to make sure I don't glue this together because it's going to go over the page like so. So here's the page. And then on here, I would glue it over here. So you actually, yeah, so then you have a tuck. You would have a tuck over here for a journaling card, and a tuck over here for a journaling card. And then you turn the page, you have one over here and one over here. So that's when I thought that this is from a high school musical. So I thought of folding the envelope down because they're so big and just using this flap here for another journaling card. What happened? Well, I used this. Did I glue the whole thing down? Oh my gosh, I think I glued the whole thing down. Oh Lord, and you know what? This is, okay. This is art glitter glue, so you probably watched me gluing it down thinking, oh no, what is she doing? Okay, so now it's free. Alright, so then you have a tuck here. And then another tuck on that side for something smaller. Okay, so you know what? How about if I just do the rest of these cards and envelopes, and then we'll get to decorating, because I think I'm limited with my space on my camera anyway. So here's another birthday card, so beautiful. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to measure this now so I don't waste time. Okay, so the card will be, oh, it's the length of the envelope. Or the width of the envelope. going to fold. All right, that's what I'm just going to work piece by piece with this. I'm going to glue the envelope down. And I think I'm going to do these 3 envelopes that I have here. And then I think if we put some lace on here, oh look, the pretty flowers are being, oh, just the thought came to me. Could always leave this whole and fold it, make this longer. I wonder, how long is that? 1, 2, say 3. 2, 3. I'm just going to do this one here a little different. 1, 2, 3. Just so I can use this side with the, I'm just trying to get this as even as I can and use this whole flower and make this pocket a little bigger. I don't know, we'll just try it and see. And I could always cut that or fold it. It's really not that much thicker. Okay, I think I'm liking this. Make sure I have the open end over there. Okay, let me get this. Try to see where I have to cut this. I think I'm pretty good with this size. Perfect, okay. Okay, now let's see. Oh gosh, I'm trying to eyeball this and a little bit above that little petal. I'll do these corners. Especially, I know I'm really quiet right now, but especially when I'm doing something the first time. Okay, there we go. So like I said, I'm just gonna try this and see how it comes out. And you can even put like the little thumb hole here on the front, but I'm not going to because I don't want to cut into that flower. And it's really not that heavy, or it's not that thick where I feel like I need to cut this piece of the envelope off. And I'd rather not because I don't want to have that raw edge of cutting it. I think it'll be just fine. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, I only glued down the one side, so we'll get this side. And I have to be careful not to glue the inside down again. Oh, look what I did. I glued this again. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess, well, I'm still able to open it up so I can still use it as a tuck over there. Oh my gosh. I did it twice. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be hit or miss with the mistakes. Okay. I only have one pocket on the one side, and it'll probably go on the back side. Okay, that's two. Let me do the third one now. Oh, Lord. This is giving me anxiety. Okay, not really. This is... Crafting is supposed to be very relaxing, right? But you know, sometimes when you, especially when you turn on the camera and you're doing something for the first time, you know, you want to be able to show something that works and is functional for your, however you're using it. Okay. I think I'll do, I'll turn both of them over. Have the one little pocket, hopefully have the one little pocket and have a pocket on both sides actually. And let's see. I should mark it before I cut it. So I'm going to mark it right there, and probably right there. Okay, let's get the top off. Now I have to see where I marked it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Good size. So I'm gonna, I don't know, should I keep this full thing? Because I really like those flowers. What was this again? 3 inches. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep them. Keep that full. Let's see if I can get 3 inches here. 3 inches on there. Oh, then I have to double this again. That's okay. These are pretty thin envelopes. They're not thick. Okay. Open it that way. Why does this seem so much bigger? Okay, well, I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. Just want to double check. And I'll round these corners. And I have to watch my time because I don't want my camera to shut off, and that's what it'll do. Okay, so I'm going to be really careful not to glue the whole thing. This one I can, because it's the fold over. This one here is just this. I really like that idea of using part of this envelope as a little tuck spot. Okay. Make sure I glue it on the right side. Actually, it really doesn't matter what side the envelope goes on. Okay. And then the decorating part will be fun. Okay, make sure that. I want to make sure this doesn't come apart here, or that I don't glue more than I need to. At least I know now how it goes, how the pockets are made with the envelopes. I'm sure there's different ways of doing it. This is just what I thought of, and I'm sure it's been done before also. There's probably an easier way. So let's see, this goes in here. And we have a tuck here. And a tuck over here, and then inside the page you have two. And this you won't even see the inside of the card because it'll be glued down to the page, just like this, where you're going to have the journal page here, and then that will be a tuck. So you'll have a tuck there and a tuck here, and on the back you'll have 3 because you'll have this here. Okay, so let's see, we have 3 sides here. And okay, let's see what we have. What do we have here? Trying to look color-wise here. Well, I have these pretty birds. Because these are flowers, so I don't want to put more flowers down. And we can keep it on. Just thinking. I'm just looking at a couple of things I have here. And on the other side, I will put, yeah, I'll put the ribbon. You know what, I'm not even going to think about it too much. Let me get my ink, and I'll just ink this bird a little bit. Yeah, today is a very cool day. We've had storms all week, off and on, and today it's, my goodness, last night I think it got down to, I'm going to say 60 degrees. It was sweatshirt weather, sweat clothes weather. It was so chilly last night in the evening, not just that night. Oh, I can put a word here, and here's an autumn. And you know, since it is, we're going into autumn, I'm going to put this down. And this is mid-afternoon crafting for me, and it's a good time right now because, like I had said in many other videos, my little Stella just follows me around the house. So wherever I am, that's where she is. And when I sit down to do this crafting, she sits down, she lays down and falls asleep. So she's sleeping now right next to me, and sometimes she'll get into the snoring. And when the other day I did a video, I don't know if I have posted it yet, but she was snoring, and I had remarked, oh my gosh, I hope you don't hear it. Well, you do. When I was downloading the video, I heard her snoring, and I was like, oh my goodness. But hey, that's what they do. And then I have this little flower here. But I think I like the flower. I think I'm going to like it more over here. Although, this would be at the end of the page. It's not a very big flower. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. So the bird goes down first. And then on the back, I think I'm just going to put lace where the fold is. I'm going to put lace where the fold is. put that there. Oh, that's going to be pretty. This is the bluey envelope pocket. So I guess you would call this a quadruple pocket because you have two on each side and then the little tuck. These little flowers they're pretty. It's kind of like a different kind of paper. It's kind of like a papery material kind of flower. Okay, so we have that, and then I'm going to put, I have this lace here, and so this is going to go on this way, and this will be on this way. So when you turn it, this is going to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I could put a flower on this side, maybe a smaller one, because I'm going to chop this down a little bit. So it'll fit a little easier. So we can still use the tuck, and I'll put lace on here. Yeah, I think this is coming along good. Oh boy. Let me put this down and pick up some of that glue. I want to have that sticking in there a little bit. And maybe have a little number just on the bottom or going off the side. It doesn't matter really, I just want it on there just to give it a little bit more interest, so it's not just sitting here by itself. And then we'll put the lace, on there. Oh, this is going to be nice. I can't wait to put these in the journal. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. I have to get different color lace. What I usually would do to put different color on here is kind of marry it up with my sari silk. Okay, so we have that side, you turn the page, and then you have this side. Do I need something else on here? I do have quite a few flowers. I could stick another flower on the top. Something different than the blue one. There's a little bit pink in here, so I can do the pink. But I don't want the flower to heed whatever's going to go in there, so I don't know. Let's see. How about a butterfly? The butterfly. Butterfly matches the frame. Okay. One down. That looks pretty. Yes, I'm liking that. Okay, so then we have this one here. And this is going to go in this way. Oh, look at the inside is upside down. But that's okay because, you know, it won't matter. I'm going to have to cover this with something because this is upside down. That means everything's upside down. Oh, look at that. Oh, well. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Okay, what do I have here? I have a big bird. I love these cutouts. I do like that bird. Do I have another one? This one's kind of... Okay, I think I'm going to use this bird. And I think he looks really cute next to that. Next to this flower here. And you know, I really don't care if I don't ink these things unless it needs to be to stand out because nothing else is inked. This is, I like this. I like this on there. Let's see what else I have. I think I like this and I'm going to go with it because I liked it the minute I saw it on there, the color. With this being brown, it matches the bird. And it's the definition of priceless. And I think this bird is priceless. Okay, now I probably could just ink that a little. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this down first, right at the top. I know I have to watch my time because oh my god, I'm already at 43 minutes and I'm not sure. I think I have like 46 or 47 minutes left on here on my camera, somewhere around there, and it will just die and turn off, and I don't want that to happen. So let me just get that a little down. Okay. I'm going to get some lace on here. I may just decorate up these two because I don't know if I'll have time to do anything else. Okay, so that's going to go in this way. Turn this around. And I'm going to do this pink flower because I think it's going to look great there. But I want to cut this down a tad bit. I think I played with the envelopes a little too long earlier. Oh, these colors I think are just really pretty. The ephemera that I have here for these envelopes. Okay, so let's see. We have that there. Oh, and I see something that's catching my eye. Happiness. or happiness down here, and then a number up there. Yes, I do like this number up there. And then I'll get the lace. So yeah, I think these are, they really turned out well. And so now that I have little practice making these, I'll be able to whip more out. Now that I have a little experience doing this, I probably should have made a couple before I started to make it, you know, but I thought, how can you go wrong making, decorating up envelopes and, you know, making flip overs or pockets for your journals. So these are the two. These are the three I made, but only two that I have decorated. The fourth one, the other one I kind of cut wonky, so that's not here. Okay, here are the two that I decorated. The one that I did not decorate, but I'll get to that. I'll finish it off camera because I just don't think I have enough time. It's almost at 50 minutes. It's 47 and I think I have 48 minutes on here. Thank you so much for coming along and crafting with me today, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.